Hello friends, in this video we will discuss about Java identifiers. Along with we discuss some of the topics like definition of identifier or what is identifier, and one more topic, rules to define identifier, and some more examples and example program for identifiers. We will see what is identifier or definition of identifier in real world. In real world, if we have persons, colleges, like schools, animals, and so on, we have. How we identify a person? Person identified with a name. Example, like Prabhas, Ramcharan, NTR. These are the names for a person. Like college, we have so and so college, like Chaitanya College, Narayana College, and so and so college. How we are identifying the colleges? By using the names. How we are calling? Same way we are calling with the names. How we have persons, colleges, schools, cinema halls, extra we have in real world. In same way we have classes, interfaces, methods, and variables we have in Java world. How we call these classes, interfaces, methods, or variables, and so on so with names. Or how we identified all these things? By identifiers. These all things are identified. Now we will see the definition or what is the identifier. See, the name given to a package, interface, or class, method, or a variable is known as a Java identifier. What is Java identifier means? Previously we discussed. The name given to a package, interface, class, method, or variable is known as a Java identifier. This thing we will see with one example program. Here see here I created one class. The class name is test. I put that class in one package. The name of the package is com.ssit. In that class I wrote one method. The name of the method is main. In that method I put one variable. The name of the variable is number. Now we will see the name given to a package. Here what is our package? com.ssit is the package name. The name given to a package. Here what we are giving to the package? We are giving some name. This name com.ssit we can call it as a package name, or we can call it as an identifier. Then class. Here we created one class. The name of the class is test. Here what we call test is a class name, or we can call it as a identifier. Then in the test class we created one method. Here main is the method. Here what we call main is a method name, or we can call it as a identifier. Here for main method we passed one argument. Which type of the argument we passed? String array we passed. Which type of the array we passed? String array. Here argument is the variable name. Here args is the variable name. Okay. which type of the argument we passed? String array type. Here string is a one identifier. Then here we created one variable. The name of the variable is number. Number of type, which type? Int type. Here we have to see the variable, number variable, the name of a variable. This we can call as a identifier. Now I think you got my point, right? Now we will see that next topic is rules to define identifiers. Like, see, first rule is the only allowed characters for Java identifiers are small a to z, capital A to z, and underscore and dollar. That rule what is saying means, it says we can use only for when we are creating a identifier, when we are writing a identifier, you have to use only these characters, small a to z, capital A to z, and dollar and underscore. If we use other than these characters, what will happen? It will give compile time error. We will see some examples like Java. Here Java is a identifier. It's a valid or invalid? It's a valid. Why means here we are using only characters, only A to Z characters of small letters. It's a valid. Then one more example we say core underscore Java. It's a valid or invalid? It's a valid. Why means here we are using only small letters A to Z, and we used one special characters underscore. Underscore we can use or not? We can use. No. It's a valid. Yeah, now it's valid. Then one more example. Here I created one more identifier or a variable. It's a name $spring. It's a valid or not? It's a valid. Why means here we are using only small a to z and special character dollar. We can use dollar or not? We can use the dollar symbol happily. It's a valid or not? It's a valid. Then one more identifier. It's a advanced at Java. It's a valid or invalid? Think a bit. It's a valid or invalid? It's a invalid. Why means here we are using small letters A to Z, but special characters we used at the rate we used. At the rate we can use or not? We cannot use at the rate. Why means what that rule is said, you can use only small a to z, capital A to z, special symbols dollar and underscore only we can use. You cannot use at the rate. So it's a invalid. Then next rule is identifiers are not allowed to start with a digit. What is the rule is saying? You cannot start a identifier with a digit. Like how many digits we have? 0 to 9 we have. You cannot start with a digit. Like example. For example, if you create one variable int num equal 30, it's a valid. Why means here num is a identifier or variable. Here we are using only small letters from A to Z. So it's a valid. Now int 1 num equal to 30. Think a bit and tell it's a valid or not. It is a invalid. Why means here we are starting a identifier with digit. What second rule is saying? Identifiers are not allowed to start with a digit. So it's a invalid. Now that third rule is Java identifiers are case sensitive. Case sensitive in the sense, see, we will discuss this point with example. Like, see, here I am creating one variable int num equal to 30. It's a valid or not? It's a valid. Why means here we are using only small letters A to Z. Now here one more variable I created int num equal to 30. It's a valid or not? Pakka it's a invalid. Why means we cannot create variables with same names. See, it's invalid, not valid or invalid. Here, third example, think a bit and see carefully. Here int is a num. Here you can observe from previous identifier to this identifier, you can observe easily the num is a first letter is a capital letter, previous is a small letter. Some difference is there, right? See, this is the case sensitive. It's a happily you can create like this. It's a valid. One more example, int num. Here some characters are all characters are the capital letters, so you can differentiate with that cases. Like some identifiers you can create with small letters, you can create with capital letters. It's all are valid. This is case sensitive, all are different. See, next rule is we cannot use reserved words or keywords as a identifiers. Example, int is a data type. Int is a data type. You can't use floating data types. You can't use int, float, so on. So it's a keywords, or you can't use all predefined class names or interface names. So you can happily use as a identifiers. Like example, integer is a predefined class or wrapper class. You can happily use the integer, but nobody use this thing as a identifiers. See, next we will see some examples. See here, underscore, dollar, underscore. Think a bit and tell it's a valid identifier or not. Happily you can say it's a valid identifier. Why means here we are not using. See, basically rule 1 is identifier. In identifiers we can use the characters A to Z, small a to Z, capital A to Z, and special symbols dollar and underscore. We are using dollar and underscore as special characters. We are not using any other special characters. The rule 1 is okay. Rule 2, that identifier should not start with digit. So it is not started with digit. So two rules are okay. Now it's a valid. See here, cache. Here we are using small letters. Think a bit and tell it's a valid or not, valid or invalid. You can happily say it's also valid. How means here we are using small letters and capital letters and one special character. The special character still we are using underscore, so it's a valid. Here think a bit and tell it's a valid or not. Java to share, it is a valid identifier. How we can say it's a valid identifier? Here we are using digit, right? How you can tell it's a valid or not? Okay, here we are using capital letters and small letter and one digit. The rule what it says, identifier should not start with the digit. Here this identifier is started with the digit or not? It's not started. We are using in middle. You can happily use the digits in middle, so it's a valid. One more, Think a bit and tell it's a valid or not. It is a invalid. Why means here we are using A to Z and one special characters. What is the special character? We used at the rate. The rule what it says, how many special characters are allowed? Only 2 special characters are allowed. That special characters are underscore and dollar. Here what we used, at the rate we used. It's a valid or not? Invalid. Then observe carefully and say 1 2 3 ABC is valid identifier or not? It is invalid. Why means it started with digit. Now total hash. Tell it's a valid identifier or not? It is invalid identifier. Why means here we are using special character hash. The rule what it says, you can use only 2 special characters, that underscore and dollar. You can't use hash. Now int, capital INT. Observe carefully and tell it's a valid identifier or not. Happily you can say it's a valid identifier. Why means it is not keyword. Keyword is small int is a keyword for integer data types. It is not a keyword, so you can happily use. Now small int is a integer data type, so you can't use. It's invalid. Now integer, integer, integer is a valid identifier or not? You can say happily it's a valid identifier. Why means it's a wrapper class. It is not data type or keyword. Total 1 to 3. Think carefully and tell it's a valid identifier or not. Yes, it's a valid identifier. Why means here we are using digits, but it is not started with a digit. We will see one example program. See here, I created one class with name test. In the test we have one method, it's called main, and in that main we have one variable, name as a number, int number is 140. Here what we are doing, here printing number. Think carefully, it's a valid identifier or not? It's a valid identifier. There is any syntax mistakes? There is no syntax mistakes. So happily it will run and it will produce the output as number equal to 140. One more program we will see. See here, here also this is also test class. Here I created one variable with name one number equal to 140. Here what is the problem? It's a valid identifier or not? No, it's not valid identifier. Here identifier is started with number, so it will give compile time error. So while compiling test.java file, you get some error not a statement int one number equal to 40. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe my channel, and if you really like my video, please like.